50 grams of oats, 300 milliliters of milk, 30 grams of Xendurance whey protein, 20 grams of blueberries, and 1 banana. I don't know if you can see this. Everything I just said has just come up here. Add that to my breakfast. 570 calories for breakfast. What is going on, Team Craig? Today I'm probably going to do one of the most requested videos on this channel as of late. A full day of eating, CrossFit style. Not 100% sure what I mean by that. Basically, I don't follow paleo, I don't follow zone, I'm not doing keto. I literally just eat to perform. And I do eat the same thing most days, and today it's going to be no different. It's a double training day. And I'm using this app, Evolve Health, to track it. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't usually track my food. I'll probably track my food once every week, once every 2 weeks maximum, just to make sure that I'm hitting the same amount of calories and that my food isn't going down. Aiming for 4,500 calories in the day, probably the higher end today because we're training twice. Let's get on with it. Bit of salt. Toast. Jeff the chef. Doesn't this character, don't you think that looks a bit like Jasmine?
It might not look good, but it'll taste okay.
Jeff Ritchie, 2017. 3 poached eggs, 2 pieces of white bread, 15 grams of butter. Okay, so that's the first 2 meals of the day done. Comes in at just over 1,051 calories by 10 AM. 1,051. Recently I've been having my shake in the morning just because it's a quick 550 calories. Your body doesn't really have to digest because it's already mushed up. You don't get that feeling of fullness like when you eat oats, so it just allows me to eat more. And it's just super quick and easy in the blender. And then my standard second meal is just the eggs on toast because it's pretty light, but it's got a good amount of fat in it with the olive oil and the egg yolks. And so when I have morning sessions like I do now, my food is pretty much digested. I don't feel heavy, I don't feel sluggish, my food isn't digesting, my digestive system isn't being super overactive, but I've already got 1,000 calories in. So let's go train. What's up? Hey! Welcome to the vlog. I found a running partner for today.
We'll see how it goes.
What are we doing?
Henshaw's hopscotch.
Basically it's 5.9k of continuous running. Can't wait. 2% allowing for form. Got it, Hinshaw. The workout is actually broken down into a 100 meter sprint and then a 200 meter kind of rest jog. 100 meter sprint, 400 meters, 100 meter sprint, 800 meters, 100 meter sprint, 1k. Then we come back down. I'm trying to do track workouts maybe like once a week at the moment. I know it's the off season where you want to get strong, but also you want to work on your weaknesses. And this is one of mine. Somehow figure this out. 2, yeah, 1, go. Thanks for kicking my ass today.
It's alright, see you later, buddy. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, it went good. It was a good 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes of running. So, workout went done this morning. Fueled more off what you've seen, kind of higher fat, higher protein morning. After a workout, I like to drastically smash in some carbohydrates just because I want to replenish the glycogen stores and just have my body kind of digesting and metabolizing all the food whilst I'm sat down editing or doing work or answering emails or whatever before then we go and train later, so I'm not like bloated and heavy. You guys will know if you watch this channel, I eat a lot of stir fry. This right here will be my 2 meals. What it is, 1 whole broccoli chopped up into small little pieces so you can barely taste it when you mix it with all the sauces, 1 pack of stir fry, and 400 grams of chicken breast. And then the spices. Then we just add Peri salt, dark soy sauce, a tiny bit of cinnamon for antioxidant, and that'll be that bit made. Meal number 1 with that concoction is 3 wholemeal tortilla wraps. I'm going to use about a quarter of this, so 50 grams, 30% less fat peri hummus. Add on 15 grams of light mayonnaise, 5 grams sweet wrap, and then smother in the Nando's peri sauce. And for my post-workout meal, it comes to around 875 calories, which is then broken down into 51 grams of protein, 110 grams of carbs, and about 25 grams of fat. It's a few hours later now. I know when I'm working and editing and emailing and everything, You probably do it too. You get sent some viral videos, and I don't think I'll ever complain about a 400-meter run again after seeing this video. Also, just to break up this video, because we spent most of the day in the kitchen, because it is where I spend most of my day, I also saw the largest parkour run ever. It was literally like going down this freaking wall. If you're into parkour, or if you're not, this is a pretty cool video. Check it out. But anyway, it's 6:15. We have CrossFit at 7:30, so time to get in some more carbohydrates. The thing is with CrossFit, it's eating to perform. I know a lot of people follow standard nutrition plans and things like that, kind of lose weight or to eat a set amount of calories or a set amount of volume of food in the day. For myself, I'm very intuitive in my eating, so I eat when I'm hungry, or this is kind of where eat to perform comes in. I eat when I know I'm gonna have a big session. Usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours before, so I'm like fueled for that session. This is my pre-workout meal. Nearly every day. Bagels, which if you actually look at the macros, have 9.5 grams of protein per bagel, 44 grams of carbs with only 4 grams of sugar, and 1 gram of fat. Pretty decent fast-acting carb. I'm gonna have it with a naughty thing, but also the love of my life. Nutella, and then just to get in more calories and kind of more good fat, we're gonna have some almond butter in there too. Crunchy almond butter. 2 toasted bagels, Nutella, and crunchy almond butter. My pre-workout meal is about 750 calories. 26 grams of protein, 121 grams of carbohydrates, and 15.5 grams of fat. This is the magic that we're playing with. Amazing. If you have not tried these, make them, because they taste like giant Ferrero Rochers. And also, if you're like me and you can't get enough calories in, these are great for adding calories to your diet. Easy, not that heavy, not that much volume. Does it taste like a giant Ferrero Rocher?
Yeah, I suppose so. It does.
I'm not lying. I've got a bagel thief. I got my new shoes on and suddenly everything's over.
That stayed pretty clean, to be fair.
My dad's killing the workout. Kieran's doing his third workout in 3 months.
No, it's my third. No, it's my fourth this week.
Look at the gains.
Twisting out this t-shirt.
I wrote in 10k for time in a team of 3, changing every 250 meters, and when you change, you have to do 7 burpee box overs. 35-minute time.
God, man.
15, 12, 9, 6, 3. Dumbbell power cleans, dumbbell box step ups. It's gonna suck. That's a nice one. Thanks, JST. And by the way, I'm not trying to make any excuses here, but my calves from that running earlier. Spicy. I think this is going to be not very fun. If you can get through the 15 and 12 without letting go of the dumbbell, I think you'll be alright. But I think that's going to be... If you can get through the whole workout without letting go of the dumbbell, this is just going to be all grit. 658. That was horrendous on the grip, the lungs, dumbbell box step overs. Where did you come from? And rear delts. Wow, that was a lot more deceiving than I thought it was going to be. Since regionals, I love that there's loads more dumbbell work. Woo! That was rough.
Even notice the difference.
Yeah.
So Jade's just come over to me and gone, did you walk with these? That's a 12 and a half. And I was like, no. I was like, if somebody picked it up and moved it, I was like, no, they've got to be my weights because they were right where I left them.
What is the moral of your story?
How did I get through the entire WOD with 112 and a half and 115 and not notice? How? Bye. Oh, it's raining a lot.
My back is blowing. Successful night. I'm wobbling all over the place.
Right, make a mad dash for the car.
Get some food.
Oh, good time.
have 2 meals to fit in, and it's 9:30. We finished working out at like 8.
We always do this every Friday.
What's up, bro? What's up? Whoa. Oh, yeah? You good? Yeah? And alright, bro. Fist bump. May just make one of Joss's sweets. Sorry, Joss.
Where have you put all the fucking jelly beans? What do you mean? We ate all the jelly beans.
Honestly, no clue where they'd go.
That's why you got the camera set up. Woohoo! No funny, guys. Where's my jelly bean?
We ate them, Joss.
Mate, even the team couldn't even like. Oh, look at that. All the games. It's worth every penny. So if you walked out the room now, you come back and
Meal number 5 of the day is 1 whole packet of microwavable rice. Usually we'd cook our rice, but considering it's now 10:10 in the evening, usually we'd be back at like 8:30, 9 o'clock latest when we'd eat this. And then we added the chicken and vegetables with the added broccoli. We finished that off. I like to save a lot of my calories for the evening just because I'm gonna put my plate down. The way that my body works and the way that I've just got used to eating and adapting is I take on quite a lot of calories in the evening, one, to just help with my recovery. If I take a high amount of protein, carbs, fats, before I go to sleep, that is kind of, for me, optimizing my recovery. Your body recovers at night, give it the fuel to do so. It also means if I take a lot of carbohydrates and calories on at night, it allows me to wake up in the morning and have those kind of lower carb, higher fat, higher protein meals which aren't as calorie dense, and I can still train on kind of full glycogen store. And I always add broccoli to literally everything. Got to get those micronutrients as well as those macronutrients, Jazz. This meal is another 648 calories.
What are you doing with the cereal? Stop with the cereal. Stop with the cereal. No cereal. No more cereal.
Why? Why?
Oats to finish the day. I don't like having too much dairy, especially before I sleep. Personal preference. Make it with the almond milk.
You can make yours with the coconut milk. Do you want to make yours with the coconut milk? Make yours with the coconut milk.
Add a little bit of sugar-free syrup. I like to have a load of carbs before I go to bed, also because it helps release melatonin and serotonin into your system, which helps you then go into a deeper, fuller sleep. Sleep is optimal for recovery, so. 100 grams of oats and 300 milliliters of unsweetened almond milk.
Is your mind not blown?
Because I'm at only like 3,718 calories, usually I like to get around 4,000, and I'm still super hungry, this 300 calorie BattleOats bar is going in my oats. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, that is my full day of eating. We cracked 4,000 calories. 4,034. And the actual breakdown was 208 grams of protein, 506 grams of carbs, and 131 grams of fat. I'll probably hit those numbers most days because, to be honest, I may swap out the rice or the wraps for some sweet potato fries or some white potato, but I'll generally eat that same thing every single day. The way there's oats with the BattleOats bar. Incredible. I get asked a lot on this, like, what should your macros be for CrossFit? And honestly, it's a lot of eating to perform does come down to just how your body feels when you train.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
A lot of trial and error, and a lot of just figuring out how your body works on certain things, say high fat before you train or high carbohydrates before you train. And to be honest, the only kind of macro I do look at is protein, and I'm looking myself to get excuse me?
I'm trying to do this so quietly, I'm sorry.
I try to get about 1 gram in per pound of body weight per day. Basically just to help the repair process and just help with my recovery. Build a bit more muscle, you know, that kind of thing. Just maintain the muscle I have and hopefully put on a bit more. Da-da-da. Did you know iced water is the only thing with minus calories? Because your body has to heat up the water, so you actually burn calories through drinking iced water. People think people think celery is minus calories, but it actually isn't. I don't know where I read that, but apparently this is the only minus calorie thing in the world. And by the way, this app Evolve. The app that I use today is called Evolve Health. Basically, you can just speak into it. You can't say brands or anything like that, but for loosely tracking your macros, it's a really, really useful tool. And honestly, you'll probably see me using quite a bit more of it. It does have the option to nail your macros. You can say exactly what you've eaten in terms of macros, or you can just scan barcodes.
Like when you're eating. When you're eating, you're like, oh my god, I forgot to track this, just shout at it. Wheatos!
Mind blown. And on that note, we are going to end this vlog. I hope you did enjoy this full day of eating. If you did, then as always, smash that like button. It really, really does help the channel.
Smash that like button.
Smash that lemon, and we will catch you guys in the next
one.
Peace.
Good night, everyone.